Yeah. What's up, Ray? J2O, keeping the real FOREX King for a market recap for Thursday, September 9th. So pretty much the market was a little crazy, especially the Dow. The Dow showed crazy movement during New York session. So it took the Dow's biggest slump since June as tech bulls scatter on volatility spike. So let's look at the Dow right now. So the Dow Jones dropped crazy for one, two, three, four, basically throughout New York session after like 10, 11, just start to drop like crazy, as you can see. All this movement. Let's go to the daily chart just to get a better idea. So pretty much the market was doing good yesterday. Trump was all excited talking about the market is doing good because of him, blah, blah, blah. But then today the market has dropped. It plummeted. And if we look at the news events, it could be impacted by the ISM non-manufacturing PMI news that happened based on manufacturing played a role, the reports. So pretty much the Dow just straight dropped like crazy. But I do expect the market to retrace and come back up because, the economy is recovering slowly from this coronavirus. So I expect it to come back up. So it's good to get into buy opportunities, I would say. And you could potentially hold because I doubt the market is going to continue to drop down because we ain't about to go into recession. And then let's look at gold. So gold has been playing around. It broke this trend line, covering for buy moves on a higher time frame, but it broke the trend line and closed and retested. So right now, it looks like it's not trying to come up. But tomorrow's NFP, and if you know what NFP means, it means it's going to be very volatile on the market. So we'll see the effects on gold. So right now, we're down on this area where it is a potential demand area where you could look for buy opportunities. Right now, the market is not having any crazy momentum to go up yet, but we'll see what happens for Friday. So right now, I'm still focused on buys and just holding off right now. Let's look at JPY. So GBJPY, it's a slight downtrend right now. If you look at the higher time frames, you look at the daily, the candle closed today as a bearish candle. Let's go to 4 candles. So the market did drop from London to like New York session. It did break the trend line a while ago. So right now we are in a slight downtrend, temporary downtrend movement. But if you go into higher time frames, it's not officially a downtrend, but the market is trying to correct itself. But NFP tomorrow, so you see crazy movements. Too early to tell. And right now, AUD been dropping since yesterday. Right now, the Australia, like they're like in a recession, so that also playing a factor in why the currency is dropping right now. But we finally came down to test the area of support. So this area of resistance that became support now. So it finally tested this area. That's a good resting spot. We go to the daily chart. You can see like the market obviously is correcting, coming back down. But I still want to call it overall a downtrend yet. We're still in an uptrend, but right now the market is correcting itself. So it's been dropping for like 1, 2, 3 days, and we'll see how Friday plays out with NFP. So I already had this as a target for the potential from the drop to at least retest this area, and we did. So I expect to see a correction to come back up before it retests the trend line. And look at GBP USD. So this is clearly, it broke the trend line a while ago. This temporary uptrend, it finally came down, corrected, and broke the structure for a downtrend on the 4-hour chart. But we go to the daily chart. Just looking at what happened in the past, where we had this consolidation week, where the market is playing around, looked like trying to drop, but came back up. Right now, we have a slight correction before it comes back up. So that's what's happening late in the market. It's an NFP week, so the market likes to recorrect itself. So right now, I see it dropping down, pushing back up potentially. And then look at AUD, back to AUD. Like I said, it tested the area of support. That was resistance, now support. And let's go to investing.com. Let's also see what's happening with this whole coronavirus. This coronavirus is still affecting the markets probably for the remainder of this year. The vaccine stuff does help out. Anytime you hear about vaccines, it's good for the market. It does cause the Dow to go up. As you can see, the Dow, go to Dow Jones Futures, news. So the Dow future fell 100 points. Watch rates for another drop after Thursday's sell-off. Okay. So, because the market did so good the day before, Wednesday, the market had a sell-off today. And that happens time by time in the market. September trade. So it's definitely important to go to investing.com to read up about what's happening with certain currency pairs. You have a better idea. So when you do trade, you make the best decisions. If you focus on fundamental analysis, for now, looking at gold. Gold dips again. That's always surprisingly becomes a haven of choice. So that's why gold is dropping. But as you can see, if you look at the high time frames, I'm not sold on the drop fully because just retesting this area. I can see there's a lot of wicks, so the market is constantly testing this area. That's why I'm trying to see a potential big buy move, potentially back to 2000. So just gotta be patient for gold and let it play out. And now the Dow is probably gonna rally back up since we tested this area. So this is the demand zone area. We tested that, so expect the US area to rise back up to the 28,800 area. So that's pretty much it. Trade what you see, know what you think, and you should be all right. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And you already know we out here. Peace.